In this video, we'll look at how room spaces and tags work in the context of phasing and design options. So we're going to go to our Level 1 Mechanical Phase 1 view. If you remember, this is the existing conditions. If we select this space, you'll notice that there's a room number and a room name that's coming from the linked architectural model, and then there's a number and name which is for the space. We can use the built-in space naming tool to make all of the spaces have the same name as the architectural link. You'll notice this is also set to phase 1 and it's grayed out, so the phase cannot be changed for a room or a space, and they only show up, a room or a space only shows up in views that are set to the same phase setting. So now all of our rooms have the appropriate name. Those would be the existing condition rooms. The contractor needs to know what rooms to go into to do demolition. It's helpful to have the name and number in the room. And then our next step is to add spaces to the Phase 2 plans. So in this view, which is 1-MEC, because its phase is set to Phase 2, there's no way for the Phase 1 spaces to show up. So we're going to make new spaces. And I always recommend that the top level for a space is the floor above with the offset of 0. That makes things go much smoother if you're doing energy modeling or lighting analysis with something like Lighting Analyst's Illum tools add-in for Revit. When you do the place spaces automatically, which was just done, it places spaces in every enclosed area, including the plumbing walls, like we saw, the enclosed space behind wall-mounted toilet fixtures. So now that we've placed all these spaces automatically in the new construction, we'll want to run the space naming utility again, which works for the most part. We'll see some limitations. So if a space or if a room in the linked architectural model is part of a design option, spaces cannot see information in a room that's in a design option in the architectural model. We'll also notice that the lobby has a -1 after the name and number, and that's because of the existing room has the same name and number. So in this case of the space tag not seeing the design option, a simple solution is just to use a room tag. A room tag can see the room in the linked model. Architectural rooms actually work significantly better in the context of design options, whereas space tags don't work at all. If we go to our 1-MEC-alternate view of the same area, similarly space tags won't work, but room tags do. So we can make a room tag that looks just like our space tag, and this will allow us to have correct information showing up on the screen that will update automatically if the architects make any changes to the room name and numbers, which I know rarely happens, but that's a joke. Haha.